Welcome to Technia TV. Hello friends, my name is Dr. Ajay Pratap Singh. I am Associate Professor in the Department of Management in Technia Institute of Advanced Studies, Delhi. I will be delivering lecture on the concept of human resource management. The objective of today's lecture is to understand number 1, the meaning of human resource management, number 2, the objectives of human resource management, number 3, the nature of human resource management. But friends, before starting with the meaning of human resource management, we should understand that why is human factor so important? It is because number 1, HR alone can produce an output greater than its input. Second, this is the only resource which appreciates in its value with the passage of time. Rest all depreciates with the passage of time. This is very important. Third, HR is most complex and unpredictable in its behavior. Why? It is because every employee has his or her own values, beliefs, learnings, attitude, perception and motivation. Therefore, aligning all these with that of the organizational values, beliefs, etc. require comprehensive and systematic approach. They have untapped potential who can be developed to their greatest extent. As many times it has been observed that employees themselves are not aware of their full strength. Now, after understanding that why human factor is so important, let's move to meaning and definition of human resource management. According to Edwin B. Flippo, the personal function is concerned with the procurement, development, compensation, integration and maintenance of the personnel of an organization for the purpose of contributing towards the accomplishment of that organization's major goals or objectives. Therefore, personnel management is the planning, organizing, directing and controlling of the performance of those operative functions. According to Robert L. Mathis, John H. Haxon and Manas Ranjan Tripathi, human resource management be defined as designing management systems to ensure that human talent is used effectively and efficiently to accomplish organizational goals. So, we can learn the following points from above definitions. Number 1, human resource management is a specialized branch of management. Number 2, there are two types of functions. A, managerial functions which are planning, organizing, directing and controlling. B, operative functions which are procurement, development, compensation, integration and maintenance. Third, the very purpose of HRM is to accomplish organizational goals. Fourth, effective and efficient use of human resource. Therefore, human resource management may be defined as a specialized discipline of management which deals with planning, organizing, directing and controlling of procurement, development, compensation and integration along with maintenance of human resource so as to accomplish the personal, organizational, societal and national goals. So, we are going to accomplish 4 goals: the personal, the organizational, the societal and the national goals. Now, next we move to the objectives of human resource management. Helping organization in accomplishment of its organizational goals in an effective and efficient manner is the prime objective of human resource management. The other objectives are to employ the skills and abilities of workforce efficiently, to secure integration to the individuals and organization by reconciling individual group goals, to recognize and satisfy individual needs and group goals, to maintain high morale and better human relations, to develop and maintain a quality of work life, to establish and maintain productive, self-respecting working relationships. Now next we move to nature of human resource management. Number 1, pervasive function, because it is inherent in all organizations and at all levels of management. Second, it is action oriented. It focuses on action rather than on record keeping and written procedures and rules. Third, it is individual oriented. Every employee is considered as individual. Fourth, people oriented. It is all about people, that is individual and group. It is about bringing the people and organization together to accomplish organizational and employees goals. Fifth, it is development oriented. Means it is about developing the employees to their full potential by providing the appropriate training and development. Continuous function means it is an ongoing and never ending exercise. Seventh, it is future oriented, means it helps the organization to accomplish its goal in the future. It is also interdisciplinary. It utilizes the knowledge and input from various disciplines like psychology, sociology, anthropology, etc. Next, it is having wide range of activities, right from manpower planning to recruitment to selection and till the retirement. So it covers a wide range of activities. And last, the staff function means it is advisory in nature. So friends, today we have understood the meaning of human resource management, the objectives of human resource management, and the nature of human resource management. Simultaneously, we have understood also that why this human factor is so important. Please subscribe to Technia TV.